Okay, no worries. I'm just setting up, bear with me. Right, I know this is already started, but there's not much I can do. I have to start the game before streaming to test it. Unfortunately, every single ROM website that you go on to download ROMs for PlayStation 1 emulator, they've taken down Resident Evil 1. So yeah, that looks alright. So basically, there is no way of getting Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation 1 for the PlayStation 1 emulator. Majority of the sites are down. So I have found my Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut disc and put it in. So unfortunately, it might be very laggy because it's trying to run from the disc as well. But we'll see how well it goes. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream. It depends on really if the people that said they were going to join the stream today will join the stream. If not, it won't continue. I'll do something else.
What is this?
What is this?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood. This.
Yeah, it's very glitchy because it's running from the disc, and it seems that even when you do play the PlayStation 1 emulator itself, the ROM of it is very glitchy. I think that's for copyright reasons, I'm not 100% sure.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Yeah, in Remake you have to go upstairs. I mean, in this you don't have to go upstairs, which is a good thing. Just go behind here. And back then, in 1996 when this game came out, you can't skip the cutscenes.
What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost.
Wow.
We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's the lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
No. Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry? Help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! Hurry! This way!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're saving my life? Dying, but Barry,
Oh my god, the cutscenes are so broken from the disc.
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you. Thank you, Barry.
Yeah. What?
Okay. You unlocked it. Yay.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa! This hole is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I don't know, Tesco's. And it's
Let's
supposed to go
separate
good,
again.
but it
Just a
doesn't
moment.
be
I found
interested.
something.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a weapon.
Yeah.
It's really powerful, especially against living
No
things.
idea.
Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take this then.
What do you want to eat, Alex? It's a chicken dinner or something. Pork dinner.
No idea.
Yeah, good breakfast and she buy you a pizza.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about. Oh, that's what you were banging yesterday.
What? Yeah.
Put your clock up.
Not up straight either way, but I mean.
All over. Up. Next door's gonna go berserk.
No, they wouldn't. They were still bloody banging around themselves. Yeah. No. Yeah, what a surprise. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And there was a Christmas ball on the telly. More like you, not me.
No.
Oh, look, lovely on the telly. More like you, the fucking ball.
Hey Hannah, how's it going? Not so bad, just very tired, been constant editing and stuff. Trying to find a way of getting this to bloody work. Apparently, according to every ROM site that I've been on, well, there's only 2 ROM sites I've been on, Capcom decided to block anybody to download this first game. So basically, when I went to try and get Resident Evil 1, there's no download links because they banned it. And then basically I was like, okay, well we can't play the first one, let's try and get Director's Cut. So I went and downloaded Resident Evil Director's Cut, and yay, the ROM doesn't work. So I'm running from my old Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut disc, which is very scratched badly. It doesn't work at the best. Hey, Rise 1's the best. It is the best, so is the remake. Just unfortunately I couldn't download this bloody thing. And I fucked that up. RE1 is the best. The only one I played all the way through. I played every single one so far through, and I wish I never played Resident Evil 6. I need ammo. I know, yeah, you have. Well, yeah, of course I have. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. It would be weird if I didn't pay them all, even the mod version. Well, yeah, definitely. I wouldn't have had my name. I think, to be honest, I finished every single Resident Evil game going. Well, kinda. There is one mod, well that doesn't technically count because it's a modded game. One I couldn't finish, but the only reason why I couldn't finish it because it's so glitchy. You were the best at them, even since school. Well, yeah, I've been playing them since '96, so I have to be the best. Oh my god! At the best of times I do fail, but the only way you fail is being rusty at the game, I suppose. So I couldn't believe yesterday I completed it on hard mode on Resident Evil HD Remaster, just doing it handgun only. I'm like, Jesus, I've never finished hard mode on Resident Evil HD Remaster or even the remake. and let alone I finished it last night, and it was like, what? It was so epic that my hands were shaking, everything. The adrenaline rush was bloody hell. It was a shock to the system, let's just say that. Oh, why surprise doesn't work? Okay. Use it anyway. Get the key. Yes, you did. Told you you could do it. I know. I doubted myself, and somebody lost the... Well, actually won the bet, actually. He was hoping that I was going to get killed by Tyrant at the end. And as soon as I beat him, he went bollocks. And yeah, I got paid for it. I got my fiver. Although I got 40p taken out because of stupid admin fees. Back, internet cut off for a moment. Bizarre. Yeah, the internet is crap these days. They do cut off no matter where you are. Oh, I need to get some ammo, so I'll have to go in here, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, well, I had my good luck charm, didn't I, Hannah? So, yeah, without you, I don't think I would have finished it. Probably not. I can't go in it because I've got no space. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, just waste a herb for it. My internet didn't actually go off my phone, and the misuse PC still connected, just my PC. I think it's because my PC isn't wireless, so I've got the USB wireless thing. Yeah, mine's got a USB wireless thing, and they're not like the best, are they, to run off the internet? I'm trying to look at trying to get a wireless adapter for mine, wireless internet adapter, but to be honest, I'm struggling to get anything because I really need to get an upgrade to my graphics card, so that basically I can play HD Remaster on it and showcase some mods off. Or I need to get a booster box for my Wi-Fi. I don't know how they work. Getting a booster pack for my thing. Yeah, it's a bit unreliable. Yeah, mine's unreliable at the best of times. It keeps cutting out and saying that there's no internet connection. I might sit in there on my phone thinking, yeah, there is. Yeah, later on, hopefully I'll get the video up. I've changed my room completely around, so there will be a video up later, guys, if you want to see it. I just have to render it, which at the moment, whilst I'm live streaming, I can't render it. I should have done it most of the day, but I've been just too busy trying to edit videos together. This one should have been up today, but I've just been so busy trying to get everything sorted. And I have to go out and do a few bits and bobs. Oh god, the controls are a pain. He's gonna get up, isn't he? To be honest, I shouldn't be up here either. Well, I've got rid of him. I've forgotten where I was going. I should have gone to the save point, so I need to dump a load of shit. Oh god, I'm so used to quick turns, and there isn't any quick turns in this. There isn't in Resident Evil 2 either, but there's a mod version where there is a quick turn, but there's a problem with it. It doesn't work at the best of times because it's not really for it. Hi there, zombie. Now only if you can do real survivor mode. Yeah, that one, I'm not sure how that works because I have finished it once in the past. there is an issue with it because none of the item boxes are linked, so you might got to try and keep everything with you, but worth a go. But I don't know about finishing it. Yeah, it's doable, but it's just remembering how to go through the game on Real Survivor, because you got to try and remember where everything is, and you got to try and remember what items you need, what item box it was left in. And here, nothing can go wrong. That is very true. Yeah, nothing can go wrong. It's just remembering stuff. I've got to try and make sure I know what items I need, where you know, the closest item box I could use nearest the area, to be able to play through the game, because I'm no good at memory. Ah, it's the Moonlight Sonata. Fall asleep. Be difficult, yeah, but I believe you can do it. Yeah, I mean, as long as a pretty lady can believe I can do it, I'm sure I can do it. I mean, if I fail, there's no biggie, is it? Because at least I'm trying it. It just gives more ammo for the trolls to go, oh, you suck at video games. But again, I'll give it a go. And the problem is the auto aim is a nightmare, because there isn't no auto aim on Real Survivor, obviously, because it's real. The item boxes are not linked. There's no change of difficulty setting, so yeah, it's very difficult. As far as trying to do Real Survivor, yeah, I'll give it a go. As far as doing Invisible Enemy, I've got to finish Real Survivor first to do that. So, but again, with Visible Enemy mode, it's quite difficult, because you don't know where the thing is. Going to need a lot of health. Yeah, pretty much I'll need that. I'm just not sure if the unlimited handgun will be in the Real Survivor. I mean, if it is, I don't have to worry that much. But I believe it's doable. I need to go back to a save point, don't I? The lovely backtracking in this game. I mean, for its time, it was a really good game, because what game out there in '96 looked like this? Not very many. These are shotgun shields. But yeah, I mean, if I have unlimited ammo, that might be helpful for the handgun. It might save up some ammo in other guns. And in that, I'm not going to do handgun only, because I know how bloody hard that is. And I might just... I won't have that huge stipulation on me, which I didn't have in the hard mode. I just decided to continue with it with handgun only for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, I just thought, you know what, I can't be bothered collecting all the ammo. Couldn't be bothered collecting the weapons, so... But maybe in Real Survivor I might collect weapons in it. This looks so weird from the watching. Hang on. This looks so weird from watching the others. They really tried hard on the graphics on this. They did, yeah. It does look a lot weird. It's completely a different, well, it's sort of completely different mansion. The zombies are completely different. They were made pixelated so they can have a pre-rendered 3D background, and they did work really hard on this. I mean, the original, if you watch the original beta in '95, the improvements of this game was a lot better. Just some of the puzzles in this were a lot harder than Remake. The snake boss you have to face twice. Well, kind of. because the only problem is you can try and dodge it on the PlayStation version, but the issue is because there's a wall in a way that they removed in the remake, the snake seems to like to get caught up and glitched out there, so you end up dying. I mean, I always keep getting caught in that one, because that's why I never do a no damage run on this game, because you always get attacked by the snake, and it always gets you no matter what, because it always glitches up and gets killed up by that wall, because there shouldn't be a wall barrier there, and they decided to put a wall barrier in this one. But in the remake they removed it because of the issue, so you could easily run around the snake. So in theory, remake, they made it a little easier because some of the enemies were a lot harder in it. They had Crimson Heads in it, and Lisa Trevor's in different parts, so they had to make it certainly easy in some areas compared to this game. Yeah, it does. I mean, if I remember rightly, when this first came out in '96 and I had it, I don't remember any other game looking this good. Most of them were really pixelated, like Tomb Raider Lara Croft was really pixelated, wasn't as this good. That was third person, but I think Tomb Raider was a little after '96. I believe that came out when Resident Evil 2 came out. I do know the Dreamcast version of this looks a little bit more better. It looks more 3D and clean, and that's older. But the PC one is way much better, depending on what computer you got and what graphics card you got, and if you can work it on the new systems like Windows 7 and Windows 10. I still haven't found a way around getting the PC version to work for some reason. There's supposed to be so many different things to get it to work. You need a patch, and every patch I've had so far, it just seems to say there's still a 3D code error or some rubbish, or error video hardware 3. I don't know what happened. I don't know how to get it to work. Yeah, the graphics were are great on this. They are, yeah. I mean, today they're gonna look crap compared to most of the games today, because everything's 4K HD, you know, everything else. But this is the HD back in the day, shall we say? I mean, I don't remember any games during '96 that looked this good. There was no pre-rendered backgrounds. I mean, Silent Hill's '98. Which was a bit later on in the PlayStation's career. I think it came out in 2000. So Silent Hill just missed the bullet, and then they... enough said about Konami being crap. Yeah, of course. For the time, they are great, especially compared to the other PS1 games. But like you said, it was pre-rendered. Are the puzzles the same as on HD Remaster, or did they change some of them? Hence the fixed camera angles. Yeah, some of the puzzles are the same. Some of them are harder than the remake. Some of them are easier than the remake, which you're about to find out now. Yeah, the remake had new areas and new puzzles, and a new weapon, or a few new weapons, I believe. Unlock that door. And unlock this door. Because in remake you had to you push the axe up, axe down, and then you push the shield down. Statues. This one goes the same as Resident Evil 2, sort of, although this is before Resident Evil 2. You just push the two statues to cover up the holes. It's quite simple on this one. Oh god, I remember. How long has it been since we mentioned that word? Amazing! It's a shortening for amazing. I can't remember. God, it must be in school when we last said that word. I feel old. I mean, I'm older than these Resident Evil games. That's an achievement. Sonic, probably about the same age as Sonic actually, because they've been going on for quite some time. They're nearly 30 years in soon. I think they started when I was playing video games on the old Sega Master System, Mega Drive as well, which is Genesis in America. Oh god, this seat's not comfortable, but it'll do. Problem is my monitor's down there, well, the TV screen's down there, and the webcam's there, so I have to look down at the bloody screen, which is cool, and then look up at the webcam. Well, I broke my headphones. Alright, no worries, John. What am I doing now? I know. Takes me a while to remember this because I haven't played this game for God knows. Since 2012 I last played Director's Cut, I believe. I think I have played it recently, but I don't know if I've ever fully played it yet. Oh yeah, I did a Let's Play on it some point. I can't remember now, it's quite a while since I played this game. I mean, yeah, I know Resident Evil 2 like the back of my hand, but this I kind of remember. But not fully, I don't remember it fully. Plus it's really old, it's 96, but I can't remember when I last played it. Some of the knowledge is still in the back of my head. I remember, I think it's on arrange mode, which is hard mode on this. A zombie would come in this room behind you, which for some reason they decided on remake to get rid of it. Alright, okay, I need to put that in the save point. I need the lighter for later on. There's Barry in here. I want to see if the cutscenes there, which is a pain. Back in '96, the cutscenes you can never skip unless you got the PC version, which no, he's not in it. Which was a little later on. I can't remember. I think '98 the PC version came out, or '99. But I did have the PC version, and I did get it working on an old computer, but it doesn't seem to work on Windows 7 or well, to be honest, any Windows 7 doesn't seem to work. A lot of people have got it working. They've even got it working on Windows 10, but no idea. Barry still hasn't put anything in it yet. God, I got quite far for this. Does this one have the big snake boss? You had to electrocute. No, that's Neptune in remake. That's no, you don't need to electrocute Neptune in this. The snake you have to fight twice. There was an issue with the snake in this one, the original. Crap. In the original, one that when you first face it in the attic, there's a stupid wall in the way. That keeps glitching the snake out, and the snake doesn't look as gruesome as it does in remake. And then the second time you fight the snake, it's over just down the corridor and into the next room, and then in the other room at the end, which is in a very tight contained area, has got a piano in it for some reason, and you have to beat it there, which is quite difficult to pass. I remember when I first played this game, I used to have such struggles with both snake boss battles, and a lot of people said you can dodge the first encounter with the snake like you can in remake. I still haven't figured out a way, because there's the issue with the stupid wall in the way, which I think Capcom realised that, and then they removed it for the remake. So when you face the Snake in the attic in the first game, you could just run around, grab the death mask in that. Once you grab the death mask, you can just run straight out. In this version, it's quite difficult, and you only get crests. Bugger, I need them as well. But as far as the sharks go later on, there is a Neptune fight, sort of. It's not really spectacular. You have Neptune and his or her babies following her. You just run away from them in the deep water, and you just run into a room and then release the water. It's quite simple on this one, which they made it a bit more harder on Remake, but I suppose they had to because it was just so easy on it. But back then, I don't think they would have had the capability of running that Neptune boss battle. The Black Widow in this as well. Yes, and it's in the same area, and it's a little bit more completely different compared to Remake. Obviously, everything is. It's basically, it looks like a tarantula, but they just painted grey. I mean, back then they didn't really have much graphics capability. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult to defeat because you have to have flame rounds or a flamethrower to beat it, because handgun bullets don't work against it. But lucky enough in Remake, you can defeat it with just a handgun. But they made it a little bit more harder in Remake again because you have the two little babies coming with it. With the original game, it's just the Black Widow spider on its own in a very small square box room. Whether I get that far in the stream today or not, I'm not sure, because I've still got to render and upload a video today as well. And I'm a bit tired, but I'll get as far as I can because, well, it was requested by yourself, so, you know, try and do anything for you. Yeah, let's get the serum for Richard.
Richard, what happened?
But basically the story's near the same. It's just that Remake had a few extra rooms, extra baddies like Crimson Head, Lisa Travers. The Blackadders are a pain in the ass in Remake. This one, you could easily dodge them in a way. And they didn't stay there, they just respawn every time you go back to that room.
Poisonous?
And unfortunately, in this one, Richard dies. Spoiler.
There is serum.
In Remake, you can rescue him. I don't think Richard can die at all in Remake unless he gets eaten by a snake, or if you play Chris Redfield eaten by a shark. In this, he just dies because they couldn't handle having another character running around at the time, and they didn't really have a storyline plan for him. As the original idea was supposed to be that it was co-op-ish, like a one-player co-op. You were supposed to play Chris Redfield, and Jill was controlled by the computer, or yeah, and Jill would follow you around, shoot other enemies with you. But the PlayStation CPU wasn't that great, so unfortunately they didn't get around to implementing that. But with the use of mods for the PC version, you can use the original sort of co-op on it. It's like you play Jill, but you play Chris, but Jill's controlled by the computer. Like when you play Resident Evil 2 and Ada, or well, yeah, Ada, because she shoots a gun, but sort of like that. No, there was a sort of co-op idea, but the CPU of the PlayStation couldn't cope with it, so Capcom scrapped that idea. But there is still screenshots for it. It wasn't such co-op as in two-player or anything. It was more you played Chris Redfield and Jill would follow you around in all the entire game. They tried that with Resident Evil 2, but only Ada would follow Leon in certain bits of the game, in certain rooms of the game. Like a bit later on when you go down to the sewer system and all that. But if it wasn't for them trying to do it in Resident Evil 1, I don't think they would have done it in Resident Evil 2. But it's only very short, and the PlayStation CPU just about cope with them certain areas. That's why there wasn't that many zombies in it. Because originally when they did try this, they also had the co-op idea, but you run into rooms and there will be respawning zombies, and then they decided to cut all that out because the PlayStation CPU couldn't cope with it at the time. But they got round to doing that. Hey dude, welcome to the stream. I gather you haven't been here for a very long time then. Well, you haven't been back for a long time. Am I planning to do any more Sunday walks? Unfortunately not, since the move. Since I've moved back home with parents, I haven't been able to do Sunday walks, and because it's been winter and every time I do go out it's been raining, so I haven't really had chance to go out and film. My camera is not the best, and to be honest, I've got a new camera. I might test it out soon just to do a walk video, a walking vlog video. I'm not sure about Sunday vlogs because I've been rather too busy to do anything like that. And plus, being winter, it's always bad weather. So, and since I've moved back with parents, I haven't really needed to walk anywhere, to be honest. But yeah, I'm glad it was successful at the time. I'm hoping to go back to doing it, to try with my new camera. I just don't know if it's waterproof when it rains. Okay, that was my favourite series. Yeah, I was surprised that it was successful at the time. It's just because when I was living in the Bay on my own, we used to do walks every Sunday and I used to film it. Basically it didn't succeed fully, because some of the videos were kind of crap because the camera I was using, the audio was very terrible. But now I've got a better camera, it should be a little better, but
Here's the serum.
to be honest, I haven't really got anywhere to walk to at the moment
I'll give you
due
a
to the
shot now.
fact, well, where I live with family, so I don't have far to walk, so it would be a bit of a waste of a video, and if I film where I was, I'll get picked on still, so there's no point filming that in the video.
Richard!
I've just been very too busy to do things. I've been doing odd jobs around with the family as well as when I go to work and all that stuff. It's just been very difficult to get filming outside. I'm just about to do live streams with gaming and recording of gaming videos and that. It might come back. It might not be the Sunday vlogs or Sunday walk vlogs, but it'll be just a walk video when I try and go out for a walk one day. I just haven't had time really, to be honest. But it gives a new test to my camera, but I'm just not sure when I'm going to have time to do it. That's the problem. I haven't got a lighter, have I? Nope. Thank you for the support, my friend. Yeah, I just haven't had time. It's one of them. Once you get, bogged down with a lot of stuff to do, it's just not very easy to get time to do something that you love to do. Mainly because no one likes me doing it anyway, but it's one of them. Daily vlogging of Dan. Used to do that. I used to have a vlogging channel on when I had an old channel, but to be honest, I wasn't that great at it, to be honest, but something I could give a go. I'll leave that for later. It's fun. I sent you. Well, vlogging is fun. I don't know. I haven't. It's fun to do it, but it's just, Yeah, I just never have time to do it. It's one of them. Yeah, I know. I've seen your vlogging videos and I quite like them. I just never have time to do them. I mean, I'm always either recording, editing gaming videos or talk videos, update videos. Well, they're mainly live streaming now because I can't be bothered recording and editing them. Gaming live streams, working in a shop that I can't say much about because I have so much problems going on. I don't really want to discuss because I'm not allowed to. Why have I still got one more key left? Ah, I think I know why. Knowing my luck, it'll be the helmet key. Oh no, I know where I'm going. Yeah, I think that's. Oh, no, in this game, I think it's not locked. But yeah, the problem is once you're stuck on certain things, yeah, it's not locked on this. But when you've got someone like the DWP or Job Centre kicking your ass all the time, and they say, this is a waste of time, you don't want to, a newborn, that's it. Yeah, you don't want to do YouTube, you've got to quit and all that, focus on getting a job. I mean, it's not affecting me getting a job, it just helps my depression. They just don't see that. Well, I think they do see it, they just don't bloody care. Newborn, infant, lively boy. Or is it lively boy after before infant? Yeah, lively boy, because it looks younger. Infant, and you can see why this one's such a pain in the ass. Don't play it in Japanese import unless you know where the pictures are. I made that mistake and I died. Hey Sarah, how's it going? Infant, young man. I think there's something missing. No, lively boy. Yeah, he must be a young man. Miss out the teenage years. Okay, how are you? Tired, stressed, still a bit struggling with depression, but I'm alright. I'm just keeping myself busy with this. Tired. Well, yeah, I've been doing a lot of editing work. Been going to do odd jobs, job club, etc., and searching for work, which is so great because I still haven't found a job. And trying to get this to work all bloody day. Oh, I keep getting it bloody wrong. Why, Delilah? Hang on, I thought it was lively boy then infant, because the picture shows an infant younger than older than a lively boy. No, younger than lively. Fine. I know it's newborn because, well, obviously you can't be an infant when you're not born. This is the only puzzle I hated in this original game, because it never sticks to things. So apparently infant is, yeah, older than this lively boy who looks like a fucking 2-year-old or something. But okay. I don't remember the code to this anyway. The young man, middle-aged man, tired old man, death. This game is so depressing. Tells you how life is. Why did they implement this code in this game? I don't like it. Ah, an old fogey. Hey, look, it's God. Probably not. Oh, finally get it right. I mean, Infinite and Lively Boy, I keep getting the wrong way around. The picture is contradiction. Give me the remake bloody code any day. Ding, ding, ding. By the way, if you ever get this game on ROM, if you can find it working, or if PlayStation finally allow it to be on PlayStation 4, if you do play this, try and make sure that you get a ROM of it, or try and get the PlayStation emulator, and don't get the Japanese. Oh, actually, get the Japanese import if you can read Japanese and if you know where to go. But the best version of this game is the PAL region. Buy the PAL region, because the United States region is crap. No offense for people in America. The American version of this game is crap because they had the worstest soundtrack ever, and it sounds terrible. And I can guarantee if I had any of my American friends on here, they would agree with me that they prefer this version compared to the PAL region. This version, which is the PAL region, compared to the American import. And I forgot. No ink ribbons here. Okay. I still haven't figured out where the last key goes, but again, with this game, you don't really need to open all doors anyway, if you remember what you're doing. I mean, sometimes you do, so you can make sure you got enough ammo and health, which I'm going to need against Snaky Snake. So if I die here, because of time, I might load this. I'll just save anyway. Might load this save. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a save state first, because I'm not sure if my memory card thing still works. Because if I save it and it crashes now, I'll be pissed off. I'll have to start this again, and I don't want to do that, because I might just slip my wrist. I won't. Don't worry, I'm not that stupid. I used to be. Anyway, that escalated quickly, didn't it? I need a drink, but I can't be bothered moving. Bye. Oh, my knee is killing. Apparently I had a new subscriber last night, which I don't know when they bloody subscribe. Alright, let's try this first. Oh, I'm using reaching for my mouse. Still got bad back from yesterday, my legs are hurting like hell. Do that. Save state. Where's my keyboard? Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, that'll do. I can't be bothered saving it properly. Yeah, good. Alright. Try and save this. If it doesn't save, at least I've got a save state. If it crashes, I can just reload it again. Hopefully. No, I'm actually surprised. Hey, it actually loads. It says I don't normally have a memory card. I'm actually surprised because this is running from my old disk, which is scratched to buggery, and I'm surprised it's still working. Ooh. Well, I've got a backup. I've got save state, and I've got a save on a memory card on the computer. So, fixed it. It now works. I used to have a problem when I used to save it, and it would crash. Should I? Well, I've saved it anyway, so I'm going to replace that with the bloody first aid spray. I'm going to change to the bazooka just for safety. What have I got? Acid rounds, explosive rounds. Right, I'll put the explosive rounds into the gun. Just in case I get cornered, I'm going to blow the crap out of the snake. I'll leave them 2 spaces so I can get the herbs later. So I'll use the shotgun just in case. I don't think there's any zombies on the way. Safety first. When you play this game and you haven't played it for long, or if you're the first time player, always make sure to have every ammunition possible and save as much as you can before you die and you have to go back to the beginning. And yes, I have done this game in no saves twice. I failed once and it pissed me off because I done a whole 3-hour gameplay and died at the end. And this game's quite long, the original one, so yeah, saving is the best option to do. But I did complete a whole 3 hours 45 minutes 16 seconds without saving. And just let me say, that was tough. I need a lighter, I keep forgetting. Back, Jill, back. We need the lighter. Although, I need the health first. Health is important than a bloody lighter right now. Though I need space. What is in that room anyway that I need? Ah, it's the other crest, I think. Should I just beat the snake, or try to beat the snake, and then get the lighter for the room? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, I'm an idiot. Death number 1. And if I do die, I can just reload and then go back to yeah, snake's crap. At least the snake's not as bad as the 1995 beta though. You're gonna be a pain in the arse, aren't you? Go, 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 go. Nope, it's come on me. It's screwed. Yeah, it's got me. I got no hope of getting out of there, and I'm poisoned. Come on, push me out, bitch. It's trapped me. I can't get out. This is the only problem in this game. The bitch snake traps you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I'm out of ammo. And I'm out of health. Oh, I got it. Bastard. That's used up every single healing item I've got. Every single ammo I've got. I don't know, I can replace it with a shotgun here. See what I mean? It gets stuck by that piece of wood, and it's stupid. That's why Capcom realised that, and they removed that piece of wood there in the remake. It's just so stupid. I don't see the point in it being there. I just need to check who's viewing the video. Hey, the Dark Crusade Gamer, welcome back to the stream. Just need to check something. Oh, I can add you as admin. What's it now? Yeah, that was crazy. That's why Capcom removed that stupid thing in the way. I've got 2 people viewing, so obviously Sarah left. Let's get you. Why can't I add you as moderator? Oh, it's not allowing me to add you as moderator for some reason. Oh, it's removed the bloody setting. Bastards. I can't change moderator status. Ah, I clicked out the bloody game. Bummer. Oh well.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
Why did Rebecca's voice come up then? She's not even in there. She's in Chris' story. Barry comes to rescue. It's all good, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why they've changed the settings. You can't add people as admin on here now. You used to be able to just click on the tab. And you'll get admin. Hang on, is there a way of refreshing the thing? I'm doing good. Just stressed. Just bear with me. I've just got to try and sort this admin crap out. Not mad. Whatever. Who do I not come to the stream anymore? You. Just bear with me. I'm just trying to remove people that I don't need. You don't come to the stream anymore. You don't come to the stream anymore. Nor do you. Alright, let's add. Bear with me, I'm trying to sort something out. I'm just struggling with stuff, really, to be honest. Oh, now I can add you. There you go. Just takes from removing people that don't come to the stream anymore. Just bear with me, just let me save that. So you're now admin. Not ad. I keep saying admin. You're now got moderator status, so if there's any trolls that come in the channel or anything, you can block them, remove them, whatnot. Yeah, because you've been to quite a few of my streams now. Hannah became a moderator because she's been so supportive, and she's my lucky charm now. No worries. Ignore the weird buggy cut scenes in this. I'm running from a disc because thanks for Capcom, they blocked every download of this game to be downloaded from ROM sites. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. So that basically, if you try and download the ROM of this game, the Director's Cut 1 doesn't work, and the Resident Evil 1 and Biohazard 1 you can't download because it's been removed for copyright reasons, which is very annoying. Shows how much they appreciate their fans. I'm missing one for some reason. Hey Guitar Man, sorry I didn't join back to your HD Remaster stream. I went to stream straight after. I've been struggling with this. Remember where things are. Haha, recognize the room recreated now. Yeah. The video still wasn't streaming. Let's figure out the next bit. Oh, okay. It did say that. Alright, I don't know. It came up on Steam that you were doing it. Yeah, it's quite difficult. I will be trying to do a full walkthrough on it, but I'm not sure how to do walkthroughs. Oh, shite! I clicked out the game. I found an emulator. I found the emulator. Just don't know where to find the games. There's a good website called coolroms.com. But Resident Evil 1 doesn't work. I'll be back. Gonna go get a bite to eat. I'll keep your stream running. Alright, no worries, man. Lucky me, I've already had something to eat. I'm gonna get you the link to it now. Let me just see if I can get it up. Cool ROMs. But Resident Evil's been removed from this website for some reason. Don't ask me why. Sega Saturn. Sorry. But majority of the games work, apart from Tomb Raider 2, Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut. Resident Evil 1 doesn't exist, the download's not there. Biohazard 1 doesn't exist, Biohazard's Director's Cut works from there. Why is it saying Saturn? I've got PlayStation. There. Right, let me close that down. There you go, Hannah. Try that website. It's very good for games to run on the emulator. As well as I have listed off ones that don't work, like Tomb Raider 2 doesn't work on there. Resident Evil 1 you can't download because of copyright. They had the download removed. Biohazard 1 you can't download because it's been removed. I can play Biohazard 1 because I have the disc. I can play Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut because I got the disc. If you download Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut, for some reason it doesn't work, it won't load up. You can Google search for it, but I don't know if you can get one that will work. If you do, great, let me know, because I'm fed up of running from a disc. But everything other than one, like Resident Evil 2 works, you have to download 2 discs for it. Resident Evil Nemesis definitely works, the demo doesn't. Green cheers guitar. Okay. I'm sure I'm one crest short now. This puts it, just put it in my favourites, thanks Dan. No worries, always here to help, to make sure people can play some good games on their PC. I didn't send the ROM, he did. Okay, we'll do it. Yeah, you play them on PC though, Guitar Man Gaming, so that's you know, I can't get Tomb Raider 3 to work on PC, but I've got it working on PS2. Yeah, the ROM for Tomb Raider 2 doesn't work. I think there's a copyright issue, that's why it's not working if you download it from Dope ROMs or any ROMs like Cool ROMs or anything. I have Tomb Raider 2, I will be getting back to playing it when I can get around to it. Just need to start again, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh, why are you using the old weapon cheat? Well, yeah, I have to. PC's way better. Yeah, it is way better if you can get the controls to work, yeah. Now I've got a better keyboard, it seems to be a bit more better to play. The PlayStation version is okay for Tomb Raider 2 if you're like... Oh, stop. The PS1 version is okay to run, but it's only for those who are used to playing with consoles and not PC. I can only play Tomb Raider 2 on PC, and I can play Tomb Raider 3 on PlayStation 1. I'm trying to look for Tomb Raider 1 on PS1 because my PC version doesn't seem to want to work. Go figure. I don't know why. But you will have to bear with me. I'm not really good at playing Tomb Raider because I grew up playing Resident Evil alongside Tomb Raider. But Guitar Man Gaming's better at playing Tomb Raider than I am because he's played it all his life, like I played Resident Evil all my life. But I have recently tried to play Tomb Raider Legends, but I gave up on it. One, because I was too tired to continue playing. But I've got Tomb Raider Legends, Tomb Raider 2 on PC. As far as PlayStation goes, I've got Tomb Raider 3, and I'm hopefully getting Tomb Raider Chronicles if I can get round to playing it. What's your PSN, bud? Mine is Res1989 Dan on PS4. I rarely go online because I can't afford the PlayStation Plus. It's like £60 a year. Who can really afford that? Tomb Raider 1 is easy to get working if you download the Windows 10 installation. Well, it does if you have Windows 10, yeah. If you play rearrange mode on this, you get 2 dogs here, which is a pain in the backside. I keep forgetting I'm not using infinite ammo, so I really need to keep running up to the bloody dogs. Only time you get infinite ammo on this is if you complete the game and you get unlimited magnum bullets. I thought I was missing one. Yay, let's go and find it. But I'm trying to find the PlayStation 1 version, the one I'm more known of playing anyway. But I've got Tomb Raider 1. Mother... You bear hugging freak. I'm only the one that can hug Jill. Well, if she was real and I was allowed to. Just say this, you live in the UK, yeah. Yeah, nothing works long. Not much works in the UK anyway. Internet sucks at the best of times. Arguments whether I pay TV license or not, which I lost. Yay! Wankers at the BBC, eh? I do apologise for my language, but I hate it. I don't even watch BBC, I don't even watch TV. When do I have time for it? You know what I mean? Why am I in here? You know. Or is it just Wales? Wales is a dump. My friend John's from Wales. He's not on here, is he? No, he left ages away. You'll probably agree with me. Everything's gone downhill up here. Sent you a request on PSN. Okay, I'll have a look when I go on it a bit later after the stream. I don't watch telly either. Yeah, no, I don't have time for it. And what's the point? It's all repeats. It's all rubbish that's on TV, and yet they still claim you have to have a TV license. I'm like, yeah, it's because you want more money off of us. You know, and it's coming to that time again, you know, you want your money as soon as possible, yeah, threatening behaviour, you know, or if you don't, I'll give you a fine. Yeah, it's so that you can get your bloody Christmas party sorted, like I really give a crap about them having their Christmas party. I've never had a Christmas party, to be honest, I've never had a Halloween party. Sad to say, I've never had a party in my life. I'm so lonely. Yep, exactly that. Can't be bothered to watch TV log, just download to stream what you want to watch. Apparently they're charging for streaming now, which is pissing me off. Um, because they can see on the PlayStation apps that I've got Catch Up TV, BBC iPlayer. I don't use them. I said, look, this is what I use. I have proof that I just use YouTube because I'm a YouTuber. They're like, we don't care. You've got a TV. You've got a TV. You know, you have to pay a TV license. I'm like, well, why don't you go and catch some idiots who don't pay their TV license, who waste all their money on drugs and alcohol and steal from charity shops, thinking it's cool, and yet they don't pay TV license. Why don't they sort them out? Nah, they can't be bothered because it's too difficult. They have to tackle weak people like us, who they know would pay. I would rather walk around London, yeah, than watch telly. Always the same rubbish. True. To be honest, I'd love to go to London again. I haven't been there in a long time. If I had the money, I'll definitely come there and come to London and have a walk around with you. That'll be cool. I don't miss watching ads. Yeah, adverts on ITV were a pain in the arse. You would get so into a bloody film or something like Family Guy or something, and then they'd be like, advert. I'm like, Argh! I'll just watch it on YouTube or good site 123movies.com. When the government stops bloody shutting it down, that is, it's a good site. I'm so amazed that my CD drive on my PC is not making so much noise playing this game because how scratched the disc is. But I suppose the laser on a PC drive is a lot powerful than the PlayStation, because every time I played on my PlayStation 1, oh, it used to go and it's like, what the f is that noise? The old PlayStation was bloody noisy. I think in advanced mode he turns into a zombie and so does Richard, but lucky I'm playing the original game, or original mode. I'm not playing, I think it's called rearrange mode, but I keep calling it advanced mode. It's basically hard mode. You can also play rookie mode, or whatever it's called, trading mode, which is basically easy mode, and it gives you extra ammo and stuff and makes it so easy for you. I don't like playing that one. We can always go visit the Queen, yeah. Ask her if she wants to party. I hear on good authority that the Queen parties, yeah. Well, I'd like to say a known fact, which is really quite depressing at the moment. My granddad's mother looks like the Queen, apparently. I have seen photos of her, and she does look like the Queen. Just scary. They must be related. Yay, what? Okay, I'm confused. I don't know where the last crest is then. Well, apparently, as far as my grand's concerned, because she looked back into the Samuel's history as well as the Winter history. Oops, I've let my real name out on YouTube. Who cares? Apparently, we were related to royalty, but something went wrong. There was, everything failed. And sad to say, a lot of times in the past history, there's a lot of suicides in the family. Nice to know. And no wonder I suffer with depression and want to kill myself every day. I'm joking, but no, I'm not joking that there was suicides in our family history. But I'm joking that I would. Yeah. Oh, wasn't that a fun joke about depression? Sorry, I've been watching too much Jim Jeffries as well. That doesn't help. Suspense music, yeah. The music in this was cool. It's better. Don't get the American import if you've got a PlayStation emulator. Never get the American import because the OST or the original soundtrack background music was crap. What am I missing? Can't go in there because of blah. That's helmet key, that's helmet key. Ha! I forgot, because in Resident Evil 2, the remake, you don't have to go and push the bloody statue off. I forgot, because in remake you don't have to, because in remake you push the statue off if you're doing the Rescue Survivor side to get the first memo disc. So in this you have to push the... yeah. Hey Total Impact Gaming, welcome back to the stream, hopefully you enjoy. Some good classic here, it took me forever to get it to work. None of the ROMs work that I downloaded from websites, because for some reason I think it's just copyright issues. Oh yeah, a hint for you, stand behind the statue, he can't get you. So I'm running from an old disc that's quite kind of scratched the buggery, but magically still works. I don't know how the disc still works, but it's amazing it works. But thank you to Capcom. They banned every download of Resident Evil 1 to be downloaded on ROM for the PlayStation emulator, even the Japanese import. So yeah, good luck and try and find one that works. Director's Cut you can download, but it doesn't work. So if you've still got the disc for them, that'd be much better, because it does work, but it's just the cutscenes are very funny and glitchy. Hey, makes the video a bit better. I still got a zombie there, I just can't be bothered shooting him. But I do have the disc version of Biohazard, the original Resident Evil 1. We're talking about... well, for one thing, it's just my granddad's mother looks like the Queen. Nothing to do with that I'm royalty. Well, apparently in history we were. Apparently we were thrown out or something. I don't know. I never got into the history lesson. I fell asleep. And this is like years and years ago. Oh god, talking 16th century or something stupid like that. But yeah, and the sad thing is there's a lot of suicides as well, so no wonder I suffer with depression, it's already there. Take the mansion key. We're going to find this room that I'm looking for. No, I'm not moving in there with the Queen. I don't think Philip would be happy. Oh, do you mean my granddad's mum? I don't think I'll be able to. She's in a care home without, you know, forcefully, so might I add, but I'm not allowed to talk about that. It's rude. Something to do with my granddad's sister being a cow. I'm going to leave it as that because it's wrong what happened, but I'm not really allowed to talk about it. Something to do with we're related to Anne Boleyn, if that's any help to you guys. And by the way, I don't care about history because I keep falling asleep. Slough Jones commented on their post. Okay, good for them. I'm trying to find this last crest and I can't remember where it is. My brain doesn't work on this old game. When was the last time I played this? Look through my YouTube list. Fuck. If we even get near the palace, we'll probably be shot anyway. Probably. If you meeting the Queen, then you're someone special. Whatever we get to meet. I would never meet the Queen. I mean, what YouTuber will get to meet the bloody Queen? I mean, the only chance I'll get to meet the Queen is probably on Twitter, and I guarantee it's a fake. Oh, bollocks, I'm thinking of remake. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm doing now. Why am I thinking going there? Why do I need the key? So, nah, I'm a nobody, so I won't get to visit her at all. As far as I'm aware, no YouTuber will get to visit the Queen. I don't even think Russell Howard's met the Queen, and he's always taking the piss out of her. I don't know. I mean, the only famous people I've ever met in my life that people might know of on this channel. Well, anybody know anything about WWE/WWF wrestlers or ECW wrestlers? Buy guitar, man. Or anybody knows anybody from Star Trek, Voyager, Harry Potter? I'm trying to think of the people I've actually met. Jackass, Dirty Sanchez, anybody know any of them? And by Harry Potter, I don't mean meeting Harry Potter himself, because Daniel Radcliffe never comes to very many conventions unless it's in a bloody America or London, I think. So I list off the people I have actually seen and see if anybody would know them. Oh, my arse has gone numb. Come in. Come through. Yeah, well, this is not the best comfortable computer chair ever. So. Let me see. Well, wrestlers I've met are Billy Gunn, Ric Flair, Rob Van Dam. Technically, I've seen Chris Jericho. I never got a chance to go up to him to get an autograph because he was leaving for a Fozzy gig. Go figure. Mick Foley, he was ace legend to meet. I've met Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I've met Eric Bischoff. Not really a fan of his. I met Lita, or Amy Damaz from the WWE/WWF. She was nice to meet. Film-wise, I've met Andrew Lee Potts, which he was in a bit on the TV series Idol. He was also in it for a bit on Band of Brothers. He was in a thing called Primeval. I met Garrett Wang, who played Ensign Harry Kim in Star Trek Voyager. Jesus Christ, that bastard's still alive! I met the voice actress of Lara Croft from Tomb Raider 2. I met Chris Barry from Red Dwarf and Tomb Raider movies. Obviously, whatever her name was, the first original movies. I met Robert Llewellyn from Red Dwarf and Scrappy Challenge. I met Chris Barry from... Not Chris Barry. I've already said that, haven't I? Jesus Christ, he took a lot of health out of me. I met Danny Down Jules, who's in Death in Paradise now, who's also in Red Dwarf. There's quite a few people I've met, and all of the majority were at this Wales Comic Con. I met Steve-O from Jackass at a London premiere when they released the first movie. Yeah, dude. I met Matthew Pritchard, Lee Dayton, from Dirty Sanchez in Cardiff when they were doing the first series. That was a privilege and fun. Sticking drawing pins in our arms was a great idea. And besides, if you've never watched Dirty Sanchez, I do recommend it, but they're a bloody mad lot. So am I, or used to be. God, that list went on. Alright, who's still watching? Because I probably bored you to tears with the stories. First healing item I pick up, I didn't want. Oh, for crying out loud, how much red herbs are here? I want a green herb. Oh crap, I woke the dogs up. Who let the dogs out? Jill. Well, they're not in sight. Yay. Oh, you have to kill the dogs before the radio goes off. Weird. My cutscenes are so messed up because it's trying to run from a deer.
Brad, this is Jill.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody, answer me.
Have I lost everybody now? Oh, bloody hell. I love this camera so much, it unfocuses at the best of times. Whoa! I'm gonna lose my camera. Hello there, I'm an ugly fucker. Anyway, back to the stream.
Brad?
Did she just say crap?
Brad? Brad?
Oh, it's broken. Like broken sword. How many blue herbs are out? Yay! My memory's coming back slowly. Well, I've had no frame skips. My stream's still running perfectly fine, so I don't know what's going on. I made everybody fall asleep with my story. It's amazing. I'm even talking to myself. I need a drink. I'm not moving. Yay, cutscenes are glitchy because it's running from a disc. The water's running the opposite side. No shit, Sherlock. Boing. Wow, seeing that my bone went numb is funny. Is that what? Mutable burnt thing in this one. Oh no, Lisa Travers is not in this one, no. No, she was added in the remake. I'm gonna head out, Dan. Have a good day. So have a good one, buddy. See you later. Alright, no worries, Dark Crusade Gaming. Thank you for joining the stream. No, she was added in the second one. I don't think the CPU would have coped with her back in the olden days. No, I thought, to be honest, I don't think anything was back then that was like, anything like Lisa Travers. No. No, I just had the basic enemies back in the day, 96, with just the zombies, the Cerberus, the crows, Cerberus being the dog. Oh, there's 3 here. Boy, was I wrong. Tyrant, the Chimeras, Hunters, and the Giant Spiders. That's it. I know there's 3 dogs here, I'm sure of it. I need to leave them to the end. Oh, okay, there's only 2. What happened to the 3rd dog then? Why do I keep thinking 3 dogs here? Maybe there is with Chris Redfield, I can't remember. What else is there? Neptune was in here. In Remake they had extra monsters like Lisa Travers and the Crimson Heads and Gregory Travers, which is obviously Lisa's father but as like a super zombie Crimson Head, which is a boss. If I can remember rightly how this bloody goes. Alright, save point. And now I know it saves, I can just save, but I always want to make sure as a backup just in case to do the save state as well. I've run out of handgun bullets, which I normally do about this time in the game. Because if you do training mode you get extra bullets, so it's double ammo. But I'm not doing it on that, I don't really want to do it on that. Yes, bloody save, definitely, I'm not risking that again. Just gotta try and collect some more handgun bullets to save up as well. Okay, let's save it. Please don't crash now, game, because if you do, I'm gonna cry. Someone's having an argument outside. No, you idiot! I'm streaming. Like they're gonna hear me anyway, who cares? There you go. Just a backup, just in case. God, what would I do if you weren't here? Probably die and forget to save. Do I not have any more bazooka rounds? I just got acid rounds, okay. I might need that for Plant 42 boss, so keep that. Forgot what room to go through first, because this is not the same as Remake. Okay, this door's open in this, but in Remake it's locked. The bathtub is filled with muddy water. I wonder how it actually gets muddy if no one's in it, and who would run the bath before they turn into a zombie? I don't know, maybe the life goes on still and they run the bath and they left the room to get something and then they died. Control room key. Yeah. I think that's in the same place as Remake was as well. Hi zombie. Missed the first shot, but don't I always? Ah! Oh, there's the red book. So obviously, is there any reason to go in the what's it room? Room goes the dynamite. Zombies washing each other's back. Yeah, probably. I wish someone come and wash my back when I have a bath. I'm so lonely. I'm gonna keep repeating that, aren't I? Shut up, Resdan, it's not gonna work. So what's in here then, I wonder? There's spiders and no real reason to come in here. Yep, nice big juicy spiders. I don't need that at the moment. Don't you bloody dare lunge at me, you little shit. No, I need that. Hey, Jova bruh, welcome back. Hey, new viewer. Thanks for joining. Ah, you cunt. Webcam. What's webcam? Bob or like what? What? I'm confused. My poison? No. Need to go safe point now. Emery. I gather it's pronounced Emery. I'm probably getting it wrong, so bear with me on reading that name. Welcome to my stream. I've not really seen you before on the stream, but anyway, welcome. I mainly play Resident Evil games because I'm known as a Resident Evil gamer. I do play other games as well if you're interested. Have you? Oh. Oh, that would be that is a shame, Hannah. You could join us on PS4 when I do PS4 live streams. You can join on chat then, wouldn't it? I have a PS4. It's meh. It sucks when it comes to live streaming at the best of times, but since I've moved my room around, things seem to become better. Best way, Hannah. They're bloody expensive and they're not really worth it when you have to pay. Oh my god, why is it locked? When you have to pay out a lot of money for stupid online passes and all that, you have to have. Or is it with PlayStation 4? It's the PlayStation Plus account, which costs like 60 quid a year, and it's like, why would you want to do that? That's why I haven't. I've got a PS4, but I don't really play online with it. Can't be bothered paying for the thing. same with Xbox. You have to pay for Xbox Live. That's like 60 quid a year. Who can afford it when you can get a PC and play good old games and able to stream it through Stream OBS Labs, and you can play PC games as well. Yeah, it's very difficult to find time to play gaming. I mean, I just about find time to do it in the evening. But either way, they're free on PC, so you don't have to pay for them as well. I mean, if someone's giving you to them, it's always good, but I've always had to pay for my consoles, but to be honest, now since the creation of emulators, it's made it a bit more easier. This is how I'm playing Resident Evil Director's Cut for a PlayStation emulator, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna go save point so I can get rid of that handgun bullets, because I need to save them up. Are you playing through this through an emulator, Dan? Yes, I am. Well, I haven't got a PlayStation 1 anymore. I don't have a capture card because I had to sell it because it didn't work. So the company I sold it to, it's got a dud. I'm a genius. And yeah, I'm running from a disc because apparently Capcom decided to block people from using the original game. You can't get the original Resident Evil 1 game from cool ROMs. You can get Director's Cut, but it doesn't work, so I'm running from the disc and it's a real pain in the ass. Yeah, PC4, I have emulator. Yeah, I have PlayStation 1 emulator. Let me see on my desktop because I've got it open. Got a PS1 emulator, PS2 emulator, Nintendo 64 emulator, Game Boy Advance emulator, and that's it I've got at the moment. I have got other ones in plans to download. I did have an Atari emulator, but I did do very well with them. PSP, GameCube, PS2, arcade emulator. Cool. I think I'm trying to look at the arcade emulators because there was an arcade game that came out years ago that looked quite good. I never got a chance to play. GameCube, which is the Dolphin emulator, which runs Wii, is okay. I just can't really get the configurations right. Some of the games do lag, but that's because my graphics card ain't that great. But I'm sorting that out. But as long as I can play like old Resident Evil games, that really doesn't bother me. It's a shame I can't play HD Remaster on here. I have to play it on the PlayStation 4, which sucks when it comes to live streaming. But did quite well last night with finishing Resident Evil. Well, actually doing the whole entire game, Resident Evil HD Remaster on hard mode with just a handgun only. Yes, it was unlimited, but God, that was a challenge in itself. Yeah, I do have a PS2 emulator, but I rarely have any games for it because the games I want, I can't get hold of. I've only got Resident Evil Outbreak, Outbreak 2 on the download list, but it seems to keep failing to download. I don't know why. I did try and get The Getaway, which was a good game I used to play back in the day when I had the PS2, but yeah, it doesn't seem to work. Sounds normal with certain ROMs you get. I'm trying to get a PSP emulator because I want to try and play Gangs of London that was on that, because I do have a PSP, but there's no way of recording a PSP really through screen capture, so I thought, you know, I need to find a DS emulator, but I did have one, but the Resident Evil DS ROM on it was very glitchy and you can't really use the touchscreen because PC doesn't have touchscreen, so yeah, you did well good. Thank you, Hannah. I did do well good. And who do I have to thank for that? Nice room music. Yeah, the background music for Resident Evil 1 were quite good at the time. Shamefully, the American import of this game was crap. The music in the background was just and it's just like cheesy, bloody cartoon music. I didn't really get on with it, but I have played every single variation of this game from PAL region, which is what I've got, which, you know, yeah, the best region to play it on. The Japanese import's quite good, but it's pretty much the same, just got Japanese subtitles. Probably, I think there's supposed to be one extra, but I haven't found it. The American import is terrible because the music is awful and the frame rate on it is terrible as well, apparently. I don't know, I don't go by frame rates, I just play the bloody game. I didn't like the music in the background, though, that's why I can never play the American import. Why? Oh, I forgot about this. This is not. Why do I keep thinking remake? Stop it. Yes, I played remake yesterday. You need to push that the other way. Wrong, no. What do you mean wrong, no? Oh, yeah, I think you mean I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I've got remake in my head. That's the problem. I was playing that yesterday. To be honest, I can't remember when I last played this original game. It's been too long since I last played this. Yeah, I know. I mean, for some reason on remake they moved the box to the other side. I don't know why they done that, just to confuse players when they play in the original game. It's like, oh yeah, but it's like, oh okay, it's on this side for some reason. Why did they forget that important element? I suppose because they made some of the enemies and some of the stuff on remake too hard, they had to make it a little easy in some places. And the Neptune, well, the shark bit on remake was a lot harder, so they had to probably make this a bit easier, and you have to go around a different way. So probably because this is so easy. No, what am I on about? Because the shark fight is so easy on this, they have to make it hard. The stupid puzzle from the beginning hard. It's not hard. It's just like, you know, they put the boxes in the wrong place compared to remake. Only because the shark battle was too easy on here. And I'll be eating my words when Jill's ass gets bitten by Neptune. Doesn't help my left button doesn't work on this controller that well. There you go. It's quite easy, just run away from it on this. You don't have to fight them. And you just release the water. The DS version is a pain in the backside because if you play Rebirth mode, you pull the lever down, and I think it's the third or the final, or the panel near the wall has a vial handle on it, which you have to use a touchscreen pen to turn the vial handle quick enough because the room gets filled with poisonous gas, which I found was quite difficult because my touchscreen on my DS at the time was crap. And I thought that was like a really good way to make the game a little bit more harder than what it was. It's nice how they could implement new stuff into the game on a little handheld console like that, but you know, they should have done it for this, but Capcom, it was 1996 when they released this, so yeah, I probably didn't think about it at the time. Considering it took since 93 to to do this game. Because it was in development in 93. The first beta came out in 95, which looks terrible, but was good. And then the second beta came out just before 96, the demo of Resident Evil 1. And then you had the full game in 96, which was cool. Plenty of ammo, just what I needed. Now I've got to make V-Jolt in this, which is a lot different compared to Remake. I think in Remake they made it making the V-Jolt a lot easier. Don't know why. I got bitten by a shark. Yeah, don't ask. My knowledge on Resident Evil is so advanced that I probably can bore you to tears with every single little detail in every single game. And even my own fan fiction I'm making. The Barry story after Resident Evil 1. Which was technically a mix of what happened in the manhwa of Resident Evil 1, which is a Japanese magazine. It's like an anime magazine, but in Japan. It's a mixture of that and a continuation through Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And now, enjoy the boredom of keypad code, which doesn't seem to work like Remake. Which I made a mistake in playing on hard mode to try to do the code. Because I don't think there's an easy way of doing this code. You've just got to randomly generate numbers into the bloody keypad to get it to work. And if there is a way, then, well, I'll shoot myself in the foot because I ain't got a bloody clue. Right. Keep the health because I'm going to get Plant 42. Okay, so I'll put the health in here, then I can come back for that because I need space to make the glass bottles or make the V-Jolt. Which I believe again with Jill, Barry rescues her if you use the V-Jolt, so you don't have to attack Plant 42. Hoping that's the case. Because it was in Remake, she'll just get attacked by the Plant 42 and then Barry comes in with a flamethrower. If I remember rightly, in the original, Barry does exactly the same. At least with, you know, I think it is. I hope it bloody is, because as far as I remember, you don't have to face the Plant 42 boss if you use the V-Jolt. So let's get rid of the key. I'm going to make the V-Jolt. So far I got further in the game than I was expecting because I wasn't really planning to go very far through the game. It's now what, 6:30 or 7:30? I think it's 7:30. Right, let's see if I can do this. Well, that was easy. This is the hardest puzzle in Resident Evil 1. Done. I eat my own words if I can. The weird thing is, in Resident Evil Remake, they get rid of the empty bottles for you once you use the V-Jolt. In this version, for some reason, they suggest that you keep the empty bottles for no apparent. Better than the other one on Remake. Well, yeah, on hard mode anyway. If you played it on easy, it's a lot easier. Obviously, it's easy mode. Because basically it will show you the colours on the keypad and you just put the number in. It's easy. So for some reason they changed it in hard mode to make it like the screen's blue. Which I thought was good because I was not expecting it to change colour in hard mode. Which means that at some point I'm going to have to play the remake on GameCube to see if it was in that as well on hard mode. Knowing my luck, probably won't get that far, but you know what? Good thing for GameCube, I've got a cheat disc. Right. Something is written on the wall. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 plus 7 is 13, and then V-Jolt is 13 plus 3. Woo! So 1 is water. Then you want chemical 3, and then no 2. That equals 3. Confusing. Remake had 3 and 6. I can't remember now. 3 and something. 1 equals water, 2 equals red, 3 equals purple, and 4 equals green. Which I can't seem to find. It is green. Watching Star Trek as well. Why can't I find the bastard? Hello game? What the fuck? Okay. This game's not like Remake. Apparently, because they're on the shelf, you're not allowed to use it yet. In Remake, you can just go straight in there and you can... oh, bugger it, I can't be asked getting the red book. I'll get the red book later. You can go in there and you can do the speed jolt. And yay, in this, you have to get the bloody book to read it. God, it's worse as Broken Sword. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. You know, do the main thing. Okay, gotta do that, blah blah blah. Go back to it. Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, dumbass, I already figured that out. Yeah, I'll sort that out in a minute. Don't panic, Jill. Games in the flipping past, man. I know this game like a backup. Oh, I don't. Hi! Oh, I know some flame rounds there, so I'll need that later. Oh god, this is forgetful. I know games at the back of my hand, and I know how to do the V-Jolt. It's just a pain in the ass. God, the late 90s video games. Or early 90s. Wow, yeah, they're about late 90s video games. Couldn't follow a walkthrough. You have to make sure you do everything to the book. Quite literally in this case. Ah, see? Now she does it. Oops. Get my foot down. I mean, in Remake, you just walk in there. Oh, let's do this. Down the puzzle. It's just a bit like Broken Sword, where you have to do something to get something. Three. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I got time to play with myself. I'll forget it with you. I don't know. What was the line in Resident Evil 5? 7 minutes is all I have time to play. I suppose. I can't remember. Umbrella 7, which is mixed with 2. Oh, it's 2 plus 4, and then that's plus to the 7. Yikes, lucky I looked at that, otherwise I would have failed that and had poisonous gas in this room. Yay! And now we need... we're up to 13. 6 plus 7, which is 13, and then 13 plus 3, which is 1 plus 2. Water plus 2. Why didn't they say that? Why is it all of a sudden you can jump straight to putting 3 in? There is no 3. There's 1, which is water, 2, which is this, and it's 4, because you have to create water and 2 together to make 3. They forgot to add that bit into it. If you're going by that, it would be like, oh, how do you get that? And it's like, well, you already worked it out, but I should have added that in. NP003. V-Jolt, which looks brown in this, but it's not brown in remake. It's purple, I think. Okay, done. Let's go and kill the root of the problem, and hopefully get past Plant 42 and head back to the mansion. I mean, this is the long way round it, but it saves a lot of ammo for part 2 of the mansion and towards the end. But, you know, if you've got plenty of ammo and you want to do a speed run, it's best to just go straight there and kill the plant. But the problem is, you have to attack it twice, and it's just waste of ammo, so you might as well just do this. Create the Plant 42 V-Jolt, destroy the root, and then it should be fine, so you don't really have to face it. But knowing my luck, I probably have to face it. But I don't think I do, because if it should be the same as remake. Once you use the V-Jolt, it's weak, so it technically dies. And Barry comes in with a flamethrower, and it falls off. A lot to try and remember, but it's all in here somewhere. This small brain of mine that rarely works at the best of times. Nothing on the boxes. I thought there was something on that box at one point, but I don't know. Wow. La la la. Actually, if you go along with the theme, dun 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 dun, I love. No, it doesn't work. I love you. Yeah, kind of does. Oh, great! I'm getting a headache now. Please, I don't want a headache. Oh, I need to get the red book. Oh, what am I going to do tomorrow's live stream? I don't know. What can I do tomorrow? What day is it tomorrow? Saturday. I'm working. No, it's only 5 o'clock tomorrow. Yay! 9 till 5, but I've still got stupid early. Yeah, see what I mean? It leaves you with the empty bottles that you don't really need. So I need them just in case. Oh, I need the red book. Yeah, and I need to combine the clips. I said clips, not clips. Although... Ah, for God's sake, I forgot I had 30 already in there. Now I've got plenty for when I go back, but the problem is... not very many zombies when I get back, it's just mainly hunters. Shouldn't have to worry. Don't need that now. Famous last words? I'm going to use a safe state, so I don't need to use the... Actually, I need to use an ink room, won't I? I'll save after the Plant 42 boss, because I'm pretty confident what happens. And I can easily get out of the room if it doesn't go to plan. I think in remake the door locks, but I'm not sure. Which is weird because in Remake there's actually a typewriter before you go to Planet 42 boss, if I remember rightly. I believe there's ink ribbon on the side. Oh yeah, and I need to pick up something in that room. Flame rounds. I'm remembering. Vaguely. I know something else that'll make you laugh. I mean, what was it? You laughed at my bum went numb. Make you laugh again? I'll just say. No, actually, I'll keep that one to myself. That's probably a bit wrong, so let's figure something else out. Ever watched well, you probably haven't now. Ever watched this comedian called Jim Jeffries? He's really weird. Must be weird for a blind person going for a poo, because normally when we go and we have a wipe our ass, it's like it's still wet. There's still a lot of poo on there, and we keep checking. And it's just a weird thing. So obviously, this is just a line from there, so don't worry about it. So you're like, it feels dry, but there's still a lot of poo on there. Still a little bit of poo there. It's done. Oh. Well, it's weak anyway. I can leave. So this is completely different to Remake. My confidence was shot now. Yeah, so how would a blind person do it? Should they have the dog in with them? No, they don't lick. You know, they don't get the blind dog to lick their ass. Obviously, they must have learnt some code. You know, like woof. No, woof woof, woof. It's a very bad joke, but Jim Jeffries says it well. He gets away with it. Thinking of some boobies. Just saying random things now, because that threw me off. I need flame rounds for the spider, so I'll just change it to acid in case I run out. Where did I put my bazooka? That'll do. Welcome to Cardassia Prime. Hey. Boobies on fire. Need some acid rounds to help. Hey. So why the hell is Barry not saving me at all? What's different in this compared to Remake that Barry won't come and save me? Barry, you're a bastard. What are you doing? Standing up at the door looking through the keyhole having a wank. I caught some weird shit. Oh dear, you got a nice bum. Well, I'm screwed because I got no shotgun shells, so I should have taken the grenade launcher before. And you can't skip this cutscene. I know, but it's
Wesker.
entertaining and you love me. In a
Jill,
friendly way, don't take it
so
any
you're
other
safe.
way.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hospital.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons.
I'm sorry, but I had my
Perhaps you guys
reasons.
have
I
met
needed
them.
to go off
It
and
was
do,
all I
you
could
know,
do to
manly
protect
things
myself against
with
those
some
strange
tissue
creatures.
paper and
Is
a
that-
porn mag.
Is that right?
But in a good
Anyway,
way, Lo.
it's good to see
Yeah, in a
you're
good way,
safe.
because I'm
I'm-
entertaining.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Our first
Yeah.
priority is to get out of
Yes,
here. I used to
you're
do these
right.
voices like anything. Bad first date between these two. Yeah.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Yeah, I used to be able to do, you know, like, looking
Okay.
around for clues.
I'll go to the other house and see if I can find
Would you
any
do that, Jill?
clues.
Will you do that? I'm
I'm
counting
counting
on you.
on you. I used to do the voices like Barry and Chris and Wesker for a parody video I used to do. Then I was let down by a few people that said, "Oh, I'll do a voice of Jill and I can do Rebecca's voice," and then they decided, yeah, that they weren't going to do it. They promised and promised and promised, and then they just ignored me after a while. Because I had scripts prepared and everything. I had all the video footages recorded and everything, and I already recorded all my lines. You know, playing Wesker, playing Barry, and Chris. I just needed the two girls' voices, and how difficult was it? I mean, it put my trust off a bit. Because the one that I
This
talked
is
to was,
Jill.
had a really good
Brad?
voice for Jill, and I thought, well, that would work.
It's broken.
But she decided to screw me over, basically. But not in a good way. Healing items. At least I didn't waste too much ammo. And I got no space for this stuff. Oh well. I know it's there for later, so I can use it for later before going to the underground. And if you're thinking it, yes, I've always been let down, and I'm always probably going to will be, I suppose. I don't know. But it's a problem. I'm used to it in my life. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I'm glad you're here. I would have continued on and got my head chopped off. These arrow sticks are like boobs. Trust me. I find my analog sticks somewhere else. It's like they're a pair of boobs. I don't know. Last time I held a pair of boobs in my hand were quite nice. Well, she enjoyed it anyway. And still doesn't make sense though. Enjoyed it, enjoyed everything with me, and still cheating on me. Worked that one out. My life is a mess. It's also a mystery. I don't know about mystery. A lot of people say, you know, the amount of stuff that I put myself through is amazing. I'm still sitting here doing video games. Suppose you probably wouldn't want to know, so I won't indulge in it and what happened. I don't mind. I'm one of them. I'm very open. and saying what happened and all that stuff, but not a lot of people want to know. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just, you know, some people are like, okay, well, With me, I'm more open, and I don't mind if people tell me their problems, what they've been through, because, you know, yeah, maybe I've been through it myself, or, you know, I'm just a very good listener. Yeah, but I do understand a lot of people that, as soon as you tell them the story of what happened, it's like, sympathy, or whatever, I don't know. Hunter time. Oh, I've got to remember to go to the library on this. God, there's so much to remember on this old game. It's not easy. You see what I mean? The black adders just jump out from the tree more in this. So you don't really get bit unless you fuck up like that. Oh, that's close, I nearly got bit. Log, get yourself sorted out, yeah. Well, that's just why I play this. It controls the depression, really. It'll probably never get me a girlfriend, but, you know, I'm always available. Well, you know what I mean. Available, but when I'm not doing this. But you know what? This is not as important as a relationship would be to me, so if a girl stood there naked and wanted sex with me right now, I'll pause the stream and get on with it and come back. Or if they wanted me to spend time with them, I would. That's just the way I am. But yeah, a lot of people that know me think, you know, the stuff I've did in my past is like, you know, how are you still alive from it? Most people have done the silly things that I've done, died from it. I suppose to me it's more, I don't know, I survived it to let people know it's not the best option to do. And doing these gaming videos and talking about it seems to probably not only help myself, but help others. Now the hunters are in the mansion. Those things are back again. Yeah, they always come into the second part of the game. Ooh, Magnum rounds. I need them. I think the Magnum is later on. Ah, I need that as well. I'll leave it there for now. I'll pick it up later because I can pick it up after I put the stuff away. Use the key. To get yourself sorted out. What was my other thing with the finding? Yeah, all think about tits, or I don't know. I need a girlfriend again. But I don't know. Just very unlikely. Shit. Right, the one thing, it's only stuck in between them levels. In Remake, there's only one, and he jumps right up them staircases, and it's scary. Ooh, herbs. No, healing item. I can't pick it up yet. I forgot. I don't know. That's why I got to try and go to Comic-Con events. I might meet a good girl there. I don't know. I mean, at least we'll be into the same thing. Games and stuff. And going to Comic-Con, but I've had no success of late, but that's, I don't know, it's just probably where I live, or probably not interested. I mean, the girls I fall for always either have boyfriends or they're just not interested. It's really annoying. Or once they find out that you're interested, they use it as a tool to, you know, wind you up about it. It's like, oh, you can't get this, blah blah blah. Yeah, it gets annoying. You know what? So what? I mean, it's their loss at the end of the day, and if I do get someone, very unlikely. But wishful thinking is always a thing. Anywho, I can't see it. It's so dark. He's facing the backwards. Okay. His back must be armoured. Yeah, I don't want to go in there just yet because that's snake times 2. There's one around the corner in there. You bastard. He always gets me, that one. What the? You cheating bastard. You know what? Take this. That hunter is like my ex. Just cheat. Well, my first ex, my last recent ex. Oh, so passionate about him, aren't I? Well, they were cheats. You know what? Oh, I can't use that because I need that against this bloody snake. Hey, look, giant frogs. Yeah, well, in Resident Evil Nemesis, there is one that is like a giant frog. Oh, I'm glad there isn't a second one. Normally there's 2 because they replaced the zombies that are normally there. I mean, originally they looked really awful when they first introduced the hunters in the beta. They looked really horrible. They weren't even green. We need to get Magnum bullets soon. It's locked with the carving of an armor on it. Oh my god, I left the armor key behind. One thing, how am I going to get through that room? Okay. My memories of this is slowly coming back, and I remember either which way is going to be a bummer. And I don't mean in a good way, a bumming. I don't know. Gotta try and make a joke out of it somehow. Bye. Oh, my leg's gonna sleep. Oh, for crying out loud, Hunter, just fucking die. Yeah. The shotgun is not doing very well against these bastard hunters. WTF Frack went live on Twitch. Do I care? I'm gonna have to use this, which is not good because I need it for the bloody snake. But it's one shot kill with this. Oh screw him, he's stuck under there. Shut up, I don't know why I said that so quietly. I've wasted a bullet on you, you sick bastard. That was playing hide and seek. Yeah, yeah, that one was playing hide and seek. He does that in the remake as well. Oh yeah, there is a way of finding out the code for that door up there, because a lot of people who've played this game don't know the code to that room. And there's one good reason for that. Originally Capcom didn't want anybody to go that way, but I've got plenty of Magnum bullets. I'm gonna have to get the other ones now soon as well. Shotgun is no good against them bastards. But I gotta face the snake soon, so I wanna try and save as much as I can now. But yeah, a lot of people that played this game don't know the code to that door at the top. But I do, and one other YouTuber I know has done it, knows how to. So this one's kind of the same as the remake, apart from there's no the owl's head doesn't move. You just got to try and do everything in the dark. Which is a nightmare to find the ladders because you can't really see them. Alright, before I go to the snake, I definitely got to get the Magnum bullets, and then I'm going to get the Magnum now. I'm just going to go get the Magnum bullets. I do know for a fact the Magnum is not great against the final snake boss, but it's a lot better than the what's it? You need health. Oh yeah, I'm going to need that, aren't I? But I'm alright at the moment. I'm still on fine health. I've got some healing. I've got 2 first aid sprays in the save box. However, I'm not going to go that way. I'm just going to go round, and I'll find another save point. Although, didn't I leave any healing items? Oh no, is that remake? I'm sure I left some health somewhere, but it's unlikely it'll be there. Please be the Magnum. Oh, thank Christ for that. Because I remember in one playthrough of this game, you don't get the Magnum there. It's somewhere else. I think it's on hard mode. But you can get the Magnum if you play it on, I think it's rearrange mode. You come in here, you pick up 2 Magnum rounds, leave the room, come back in, and you keep repeating this. You know, it sounds boring, but if you keep repeating it, you get a ton of Magnum bullets. I don't know why the game decided that. Okay, there's nothing here. That's good. Let's hope I'm not getting confused with a remake. I'm sure I left some healing items in here. I normally do. Oh, thank Christ for that. Yeah, extra ammo is a good thing. Crap, I need to come back here. Health is a better thing if I can bloody find it. Yeah, the problem is it's only on that rearrange mode, which is a pain to play because all the items are in a different place. But it makes it a bit more better because you can go in that room. Because you get the red jewel quite early on. So you get quite a lot of magnum bullets all the way through the game. Once I think you can, if you complete it on a certain, I think it's like if you beat it under 4 hours or something, which you're probably not going to do. If you beat it under 4 hours, you get the unlimited magnum. Once you get that, you're plain sailing. You don't have to worry about anything. Just time it at the end, and if you can get both of them, like unlimited ammo, the unlimited rocket launcher. With the magnum, yeah, you'd be plain sailing. Run through the entire game with just the magnum and use the rocket launcher at the end, which I have done a challenge with that one time when I had it on my PlayStation, but there's a problem. I don't have a PlayStation 1 anymore, and there is no way of transferring save data from a memory card to the computer. It's a shame, really. I would love to transfer all my saves because I've spent a lot of time with them saves. Oh, spiders! Replace the dogs. Now, originally in the demo idea and the original idea, there's only going to be one spider there from the start of the game. Then they thought it would be too hard, so they put 2 dogs, and now at the end you have 2 freaking spiders. Uh-oh. I know there's a hunt around here somewhere. Bastard. That one always gets me because he just appears out of nowhere. Yeah, that room's no good anymore. I think there's another one here because there's another one that respawns, which is a pain in the backside. I need to go in that door there, so I need to get some magnum bullets first. Yeah, they are a pain. I mean, they're not as bad as the drain demons. The drain demons in Resident Evil 3, or the frog-looking monsters, they were horrible. I mean, if they catch you, they can eat you in one hole, and the frog monster, the T-virus frog monster in Resident Evil 0 was a pain because it has that one hit, and that's it. It eats your whole, and oh, I hated that. I'm just going to use the herb now. Just for space, because I got the first aid sprays in the bloody box. Really need to try and get that Resident Evil RPG game back on here. Who turned the light off? Yeah, I can pick up. Yeah, I need that as well. I need to go to the library as well. But I have to beat the snake on this bastard because they made a pain in the ass in this. Because you have to beat the spider, not spider. You have to beat the. Where's the magnum bullets then? I thought there were some magnum bullets in here. Yeah, because you have to beat the snake in the room. I thought there was magnum bullets in here. That's why I came back here. Okay. I'm losing it. I'm sure there was magnum bullets in there. Alright, because I've got to go and get against the snake now. And I've got to go down. Oh no, wait a minute. I can't go. Yes, I can. Shut the light off. Save that, yeah. I need to do something first as well. I need to go up to the library as well, which is fun. Ah, yeah, because I don't have to go underground. That makes it a lot easier for me. I just go and use that code that Barry finds, because not a lot of YouTubers have known this, and I need to do something spectacular. Because it seems to be between me and another YouTuber that's figured this out. Oh, there's the other Magnum rounds. And it's weird that you watch every YouTuber that's played Resident Evil 1 and you tell them about that and they don't know it. It's weird because I was watching one guy stream and said, oh, did you know if you fell down, when you fall down the hole and Barry drops the rope, you wait there until Barry comes back and he gives you a code and it opens that door. Nobody knew that, and he was like, I trust you, Resdan, and then stood there and done it, and it was like, okay, how long does it take? And then he like came back and was like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. He's like, oh, this is so new. I'm so privileged I told him, and now he can't stop doing it. And yet he gets all the bloody views for it, and no one believes me. I need some health, so get rid of the shotgun because that's no good against what's his name? Yawn, Snake. I'll just use the first aid sprays. That should be good enough. And I have saved, so I don't have to worry. So I'm going to use as much Magnum bullets as I can against the Snake first. And then the grenade launcher bullets hopefully would work. I need to keep the flame rounds for Black Widow. And knowing my luck, because I haven't stopped playing, I'm going to do that today. And it is 8:15, which I really need to make sure I've got time to upload the video, or render the video and upload that later as well. Because people have been wanting to see what my room looks like. Which I haven't posted on any social media accounts from Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, so so nobody knows yet until I upload the video. And then I can share the photos. Yay! I created more space. Okay, let's do this. It'll be the first death of the game and it'll be this far, but lucky I've saved. And then I get to try and see if the saves would reload. I hope, and I'll try not to miss. Guy's been in a battle against someone else as well. Just got to remember, keep my distance and keep firing. And not get stuck by the bloody fireplace. Not good. Get out of there, Jill. Come on. I'm aiming down. Oh dear, it's not going very well. Will you stop aiming up, Jill? I've run out of bullets and I'm now dead. Holy shit. Oh my god. That took everything I've got. I'm on danger. And I got no health. Oh, I'm glad I'm not going down there then. There's spiders down there that would kill me in one hit. I need to go to save point to get that green hearse now.
Have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
The way his hand gesture was then, it looks like he's got his willy out.
Hey, what's going on?
Evening, my friend. How's it going?
How I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry?
Yeah,
Barry? Barry?
I will wait. But this is scary because I'm on danger. I've got to be very careful not to get hit at all. And I've got to try and find some health. Come on, Barry. Here he comes.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope!
Not too bad. I'm not making a big bet this time. Don't worry, don't have to worry about bets. I didn't get the full amount either. It was a 36p charge apparently from PayPal. Wankers at PayPal.
I'm sorry, Jill. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'm struggling at
Are
this
you
game.
okay, Barry?
Just bear with me.
Maybe you're getting
Arse is gone
tired.
now.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill.
Yeah, I know
I
they're
found
cheeky
something.
bastards. And when you buy things on eBay, they get their full amount, don't they? And when they buy stuff off you off eBay, you get the full amount. But when people, paying money to support the channel, or as a bet, we'll just go by it to supporting the channel. Yeah, they don't give you the full amount, so it's really annoying. But anyway, between
Thank
me and
you.
another YouTuber,
I'll
the only
take
ones
this
that
then.
know of this, and I accidentally made the mistake of sharing this to somebody. You wait for Barry to come back to get the rope. He gives you a passcode for the door, which will later on trigger off another cutscene for later on. That Barry will meet you down in the underground lab. Not underground lab. The cave or underground cave system. So I need to try and find some health, otherwise I'm going to get killed. I only know one place that has got health, and I'm not sure where's the best way to go to get there. No, that's the United States import, which I would never play that again because that was so terrible. The horrible weird music in it. It's awful. But yeah, I mean, between me and this one YouTuber, I actually come up and found out this little trick, or this little hidden cutscene that nobody knows of, which is weird. I really didn't get into it, but yeah, because between me and that YouTuber found it first, I'm giving him the credit more. Then I found it by accident, by just standing there waiting, and I told a YouTuber that was live streaming this game, I said, just wait there, Barry will come back with rope and you'll get a passcode for the door. And ever since then he got a lot of views and thumbs up for it, and he got all the credit, and nobody believes me that well, it was between me and another YouTuber that figured this out first. Mine was just by accident, by standing there, and he already done it in the first place. So, but I know a lot of people that play this original game does not know that secret cutscene where Barry comes back, because they automatically run down the ladder. How long ago was that we discovered this? About 2 years ago. I mean, this game's been out since '96, so nobody's ever seen or know of that cutscene, apart from obviously the people that made the game. I keep forgetting. I need the other key because I know there's help in that room. Go back to the save point, Jill. I've never heard about it either. No, it's just me and this other YouTuber, and I told another YouTuber who's live streaming this game about it, and then he got all the credit for it. It was like, oh wow, I've never seen this scene before. No, it's great that you know about it. And it was like, yeah, I didn't even mention that I told him about it, and it proves that none of his supporters watched me or see my comment. Have you seen the beta version? That's our online. I have, and I have played the beta version. I have the two 1995 betas and the original beta of the game before it came out, which was weird. It had like a time limit on the top. I've got one that I think the first beta you play as Jill, the second beta you play Jill. No, you play as Chris. The second beta you play as Jill or Chris, and then the other one I think was pretty much this, but. The demo of this game, and I don't want that. I want the mansion key. It looks weird. There's a hunter where that first zombie was. Yeah, it was, and it's a weird hunter in the original game. I don't know, it just didn't look right to what it is now. And they had a different animation compared to what they have now. But, yeah. The snake is in the outhouse, wasn't it? Or just as you leave to the back door in the betas, weren't there? I think between both Chris and Jill, they both exit that way, but Jill had a bit of an extra, more explore of the demo more. Because I've got both the 1995 demos, and then there was a demo before this game was released as well. I think that was in '96, and then this game was fully released in '96. I wish I had the PC version again. It just doesn't work, but there is a Barry's mod on it where you just play Barry, different story. There's also a few other mods on it as well. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think I got anything. The last PlayStation magazine I found recently that I've still got had Resident Evil Nemesis in it, and it was something to do with someone had a speedrun time written in it. And it was ridiculous because back then he was known as one of the speedrunners that were really good. Nowadays that speedrun has been broken so many times on the PlayStation and GameCube and PC that it's just unbelievable. Why have I still got another door to open? I think there's some help in here. I'm really hoping there is. I know there's handgun bullets, so I think there's shotgun shells or a machine gun.